Let's take a look at this. This is the 5.3 that we're going to pull out because we want to go bigger and better. So we're going to pull out this 5.3 and actually have us the Vortex 6.0. But why are we pulling the 5.3? Nothing wrong with the 5.3. We can fire the 5.3 up. Right now, actually the issue is not the 5.3. The issue is the transmission. See? Holds good oil pressure. Sound like it's got a cam in it, but it don't. It's just a 5.3 with a ghost cam in the tune. We are giving this motor away. This 5.3 that's in the OBS with the transmission. Of course, the transmission does slip. We're giving it away. Engine, transmission, harness. The engine does need valve cover gaskets, a rear main, and I think that's it. Valve cover gaskets and a rear main. That's it. So somebody's gonna get a free 5.3 with the 4L60 with the harness. The harness is China Boy harness. It was used when I got it. I ain't had no problems with the dang harness. It's I done been everywhere in this thing. I keep eating transmissions up. So therefore, we're going to take this transmission and 5.3 out and install this 6.0 4L80E. Make things change. Make it happen, y'all. Do we have here, y'all? Let's pull the plastic off and see. We have changed our mind with the motor for the OBS. Remember we was gonna do that spins, it wins, that had the broken rod in it. Well, change of plans. We got something else. Let's see what, can we see what it is? Let's see what it is, y'all. Let's see what it is. Looks like it's been cleaned on a little bit. What is it? What is it, y'all? What is it? What? Oh, it is a 6.0 as well. So guess what? And it's the Gen 4 internal style. Man, hold on. We might not be doing what I think we redo, y'all. We might not. What heads we got on this dude? 317. Reason I say Gen 4 style, if you look at the bolts, 13 millimeter socket fit the bolt. It's a Gen 4 style internal. But the only thing about this one is it is drive-by-wire harness. You know what we're gonna do with that, don't you? Chuck it. We ain't messing with no drive-by-wire. We're gonna do all drive-by cable. Let's pull. Ooh. Let's get this harness off there if we can, y'all. We'll pull this harness off. I was going to try to clean it up a little bit, but looks like we got a little bit of it cleaned up as already. Uh-oh. All right, pull that off. Pull that off. These little brackets, man, they get in the way. You can just pull them out, get them out of there, push that little tab, and that injector plug comes undone. Now, does this motor run? Yes, it does. We've heard it run. Y'all heard it run if you've been following the channel. Y'all heard this engine run. Y'all heard this engine run. Unlike the other, if it spins, it wins. I have not heard that motor because We said we found him on the side of the road, remember? If y'all follow the channel, you will see that we got different options. Different options. Do we got any broken bolts? We got any broken bolts? There's no broken bolts there. Good deal. Good deal. 178 or 187 or something like that. I don't like that. That's loose. I don't like that. That is a 3-bar map. 3-bar map sensor. So we lucked up there. Lucked up with that map sensor, y'all. 3-bar map sensor. We got lucky, man. Oh, we got lucky. So again, we're gonna pull this harness off. 6.0 green bean 4L80E. Everybody else is out there having fun with their 6.0s and their 4L80Es. Why can't I? You know? Why can't I? We got some bolts, like some mud daubers got in there a little bit. You know how they do. But we don't have any broken bolts off there, so that is 100% A plus. We have the loop on this, which I'm gonna pull it off because I do run my radiator. I mean my what do you call it? Not radiator. I do run my heater, so we'll pull that off. I'm gonna pull this off anyway because we want to jam a cam in here. That's what we want to do. We want to jam a cam in here. What cam do you say? What cam you say? Probably that same one we jammed in the other motor. Pull it out of this motor, out of that motor, and put it in this motor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me get to it. We're gonna, like I said, break this dude down. I'll get my tripod. I'll be able to set y'all up, let y'all get a look-see. And she's got oil to the top of the motor. You see that? She's got oil to the top of the motor. Like I said, man, this thing runs. But remember, I was saying, the gasket's on backwards. Somebody's been in it. Now, did they put an oil pump in it? Who knows? How far am I gonna go into it? I don't know. Like I said, I wanna put a cam in it, and I wanna put these heads on it, and then I want to slap it in the green bean, baby. Slap it in that bad boy right there. With the 4L80, 2400 stall is what I'm thinking. I got the 2400 stall, and that's what I'm thinking. So, oh, yeah, man, this motor's been apart. Look in there, y'all. You see that? Somebody has been inside this motor. This head gasket's changed. I'm trying to figure out why, though. You know, again, when you see a 13mm bolt head, that's a sign, a general sign that this has Gen 4 rods on the inside. I just noticed the power steering pump's cut off. It's gone. See that? No big deal. No big deal. We ain't mad. We ain't mad. We got a power steering pump somewhere. We got a power steering pump somewhere. And we also got a power steering pump bracket, the one that I like to use. So, yeah, man, let me use some of this super clean and spray this puppy off. Or do I put it all together and then spray it off and then paint it? That's what I might do. Let's continue to pull it apart. Let's see what we got on this other side. How good does it look? Looks a little nasty right there, but that's a given. That's a given sometimes. What intake would y'all run with this? What intake would y'all run? LS1? Everybody says don't do the LS1. It's not gonna have any power. And then I got a Victor Jr. I got a Victor Jr. I can try that. Let me get this off. We'll come back, y'all. All right. What's he looking like? Filthy. That's generally how it works, man. One side looks very, very clean. Other side looks very, very dirty. I'm not tripping, though. Why would I? I have no reason to. So, we'll go ahead and pull this alternator wire off. This thing came right in time because the alternator on the green bean right now is sometimey. A little sometimey. All right, let's get this little bracket here off. Wire that out. I said I'm gonna keep these bolts. You never know when you're gonna need one. And never know what size you're gonna need when you need it, right? Right? These head bolts are new. These are some new head bolts. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this alternator bracket, what's left of it. Then I'm gonna pull this front cover off. It's a must, being that it's on backwards. And see what we got, y'all. Stay with me. We lucked up, y'all. Looky. Brand new oil pump. Look at that, y'all. We lucked up. Brand spanking new oil pump. So that means I don't have to put one in it. But we are missing this bolt. And I'm not sure what's going on in here. I'm going to have to pull this pickup tube and see what's going on in here. Make sure we got the right O-ring. You know, I'm not sure when all this other stuff took place. Did the pickup tube take place later, or did the pickup tube take place, you know, something's been altered. We'll just put it that way. I got an engine stand. Yeah, I got an engine stand I can put this on to finish doing what I need to do. So chances are that's what I'm going to do, is put it on the engine stand and get it off this hoist. But I had to pull this. I wanted to see. Oh, by the way, let me get out of this, the light here. You see the cam gears? Definitely. And you can see the bolt here. See how shiny that is? It's been hitting. It's been riding on that cam gear. So we're going to pull that off anyway. And that cam cover plate's probably new. We'll see, man. We're going to pull all this apart and see. Let's get it top dead center and see what we got. Check this out, y'all. We got a cam gear that's got a little lobe in it. And it's got advance, A. Let me get y'all some light. Look at that. It says A and R and it's got a little piece. I dropped the piece in the oil pan. No big deal. It's got to come off anyway. But it's got an A and an R, so I can advance the timing and retard the timing. Like I said, somebody's been in this motor, y'all. Let's find out what we got. All right. Yes, sir. We got that cam slapped in there. We got that cam cover plate back on. We got the cam gasket on the right way. We did not go back with that cam gear that had the fancy little doodad on it. Let me show you. I'll pull it out here in just a second. Like I said, somebody's been in this motor. I know for a fact that that's not a factory thing at all. Let me lay this out real quick. All right, here's the cam gear. See that little hex deal there? That's what fits inside it. It's got a dot. And how many dots? When you rotate it different spots, I guess you can advance it or retard it. The cam. I did look it up. I know they're not cheap. You see where them bolts were rubbing on the back side of this cam cover plate. But anyway, we're not going to run this cam. We're going to hold on to it. But we're not going to run this in that motor. We just went back with a stock setup and rode with it. Just as I suspected, we got Gen 4 rods, brand new cam gear. Look like it's pressed on too far to me. The crank gear. Looks like it is. But anyway, the reason being that there wasn't a bolt in that O-ring pickup tube because it's broke off inside here. Broke off inside. Let's see if I can find a screwdriver or something. Got a Carter key. Look. Uh-oh. There it is. Right there. It's broke off in there. That's why they say never use an impact when you're putting your pickup tube on. Another thing it didn't have on it was a windage tray. It didn't have a windage tray. So I'm going to have to source a windage tray and then possibly take and swap this around, spin it. See this little ear right here won't allow me to spin this around to the other side. So we can use this hole, because that's what I'm going to do. And it's a little nasty. I'm going to go ahead and wire wheel it and clean it up. But I'm going to cut that off right there so we can spin it. And then once we spin it, I'll still be able to go ahead and use it. It's got oil everywhere. Got that Gen 4 stuff in there. We did put the cam in it. Off camera, of course. I'm liking the fact we got a brand new oil pump. And don't know which one it is, but and then the oil pan gasket, I don't know if that's factory or not. Where'd it go? I got it. It looks like it could be factory. I'm not sure. But starter's still on it. That's a win. It is a win. Reason being is the cam gear, brand new head bolts, and we're not going to mess with pulling the heads off. We're not even going to do it. We're not going to pull the 706s off the other motor and put it on this motor because this motor has new .317 heads ride and keep it moving. This might be an LQ9. I was going to find out once I pulled heads off, but I'm not even concerned about it right now. So LQ4, LQ9, 6.0, got a cam.